Good morning. Welcome to Midlife Rising. My name is Greg. I'm here to basically to commentate on a situation I had recently. Um, my whole vlog right there is about a person who's in his mid 40s, 260 now 260 was 320 pound guy trying to use surfing and hiking to get back his life and to salvage what he has. That's the whole point of my vlog. And do it safely without putting himself and other people in danger. I had a little moment about that last part. Well, I will always say not putting others. I never put anyone in danger as long as I try not to put anyone as much as I try not to. I had a momentary lapse in judgment. And you'll see in a vlog right off the bat here. So I'm going to send it to the vlog after this, and I'm going to commentate on certain things. Essentially, my brakes weren't working. A lot of brakes I was going to were not working, and I decided to check out a new brake. Yeah, kind of a one and done deal. No injury to me, but you'll see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna attempt a new brake today. Figure since the last day of summer, I'm gonna try a little something more bolder. It looks like a point brake here. I'm gonna try it, see how I do. There's no one on here, so I'm not risking anyone else's life but my own. So, you know, woohoo! I know I'm in the dark, but once you kind of see the wave. A couple of bigger ones that come through. Hopefully I can catch a couple. We'll see what happens. The tide's too high for my other spot, so I'm gonna go here and find out. Okay, I was absolutely frothing at this point. I kind of even deleted some of the stuff out because I was starting to talk a lot of nonsense. To give you an idea where this beach is without giving away too many details, yeah, you have to hop over logs on a very steep trail, and then you have to go a stream crossing to get there. My car is roughly about 2 to 3 kilometers away, and there was no one in the parking lot. To give you also an idea, there's no one on the beach. There's no one on it. This is completely deserted. All right, there's no one there. So, you know, I thought I was doing a favor. I mean, I saw this, all I did was, to be honest, I saw this absolutely gorgeous wave in a place where there was no waves anywhere else. And I was frothing, to be honest. I was drooling at the thought of surfing this wave. So that's where my mindset was. I did have to interject that because it is important that people kind of understand where I was. And there was no one on the wave. If there's someone on the wave, I probably don't go out. But since there's no one on the wave, no one on the beach, nowhere, I thought, okay, I want to take the shot, see what happens. Not the smartest idea, but you'll see later. Okay, at this point, I'm walking across slippery rocks. Tons of them. Yeah, it's slimy, it's slippery, there's sharp rock. Probably should have been the wake-up call, but all I was thinking was, boy, that is a beautiful wave. And it is, it's a gorgeous wave. And there's no one on it. So, you know, my mindset is not, hey, I'm risking the EMT who's going to have to fly a helicopter to pick me up. It's more of, oh, there's no one here, so I'm not going to hurt anybody if I get an accident, or because there's going to be no one I'm going to be dropping in on, which I always take in consideration. But I'm not taking consideration EMT right now because I'm absolutely frothing at this wave right now. It's a gorgeous one, but it's also quite dangerous, and you'll see that later. Okay, reality comes crashing in here. Everything I just spoke to you has finally hit my head. Right now, on a bunch of sharp rocks, watching waves kind of come behind me. I kind of, as I was surfing, I kind of realized when I caught that wave, I started looking for a bailout notion and realized there's no bailout. And the worst part was that my fins were now rubbing against the rocks. So it was so shallow that the fins were rubbing against my rocks. And the rocks, yeah, it was kind of an interesting moment. I'm like, oh shoot, I'm surfing on rocks now, not water. So we kind of had that point, and now I'm looking for a bailout as I'm coming down. This is all coming in instinct. Just, okay, where can I bail, which is the least dangerous section, because I can't even lay down on my board normally and paddle out because it's too shallow. So I had to just kind of knock off in the safest place I could, and I luckily found that place. Now I'm still stuck about 30 meters from the beach, or maybe 20 meters from the beach, and I'm stuck in a whole bunch of rocks, and they're slippery, slimy, and they're sharp. And I have to cross and struggle through that. Now, keep in mind, I always carry edema in my legs, so that's going to cause a little problems right off the bat. But now the struggle to get to the shore is legit, and that will be my final wave without any questions of this spot for at least the short term. At this point, I made it out. Made it out safe and sound. I'm out of there. I'm happy about that. And I made it out. There are some important factors that come into play here, and that is, if you can get some guidance, don't give in to your dreams. Realize your abilities before you go out. The good thing is there was no one out in the water. But maybe having someone out in the water kind of talk a little sense, like, hey, dude, this is not going to be your kind of break. You surf sand breaks, you surf beginner waves. This is not your time. You know, hey, I don't want to tell you, or maybe tell me exactly the situation probably would have made a difference here, because I do listen to logic and reason most of the time, if sometimes my head doesn't focus on that. It was a good ride for the 6 seconds I had. I'll tell you, it's beautiful. It was a fun ride, but it didn't end so well, and I'm probably not going to do it again. I hope you guys take away a learning lesson, and in the future, don't give in to your desires. Do make some logical choices when you're surfing, especially when you're surfing alone, because you can really put yourself and if you're and other people in danger, and sometimes not even realize it. All right, we'll continue on this vlog from here on. Well, I caught a great wave. Holy jeez. After I came down off that wave, I realized there was a whole bunch of rocks. They told me that come here another time, and I'm gonna listen to it. If you do know where the spot is and you're a beginner, teak warning. If you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna end up in the hospital here, and that's 100% for sure. I literally was surfing over probably 4 to 6 inches rocks underneath, all rock underneath. Sure, I got cuts on my legs and everything. Yeah, I'm not gonna recommend this spot one bit. If you're a pro, then go for it. It's all you, man. You'll never see me occupy this spot for a while at least. Okay. Now at this point, I'm gonna end the film right here. I think I went over everything. I mean, you kind of know just the situation. If there's something you probably should get out of this is when you're surfing, just make sure the waves look beautiful. They say the waves are for everyone, but there is a time when you have to make some judgment calls, and sometimes that wave looks beautiful, but you don't have those abilities, and you must realize it. And yeah, I didn't put any other surfer in danger, but you know, it's just not a wise call. And make sure that, you know, when those desires snap yourself back in reality. Maybe see if you can get a local in there and talk to him. And if he scares you off, he scares you off. That's a hell of a lot better than finding yourself, you know, a broken leg or something like that, because I easily could have been in a hospital. Oh, by the way, yeah, I'm kilometers away from my car. There's no cell phone service, and I'm crossing streams, and there's no person within 25 to 30 minutes. I didn't see a person on the beach for 25 to 30 minutes. And the parking lot was empty, by the way. So, the parking area. So, all that stuff, yeah. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I hope it was informational. Yes, I'm a beginner. Made a bad call. Kook move for sure. Won't happen again on my vlog. Just one of the things I won't focus. But I thought it would be something that maybe you take out of this and learn from it, and don't make the same mistake I do. All right. Love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. You know, like, comment, subscribe. This is probably the most action-oriented one, hopefully. There are other ones where they're action-oriented, but I actually catch this well, and I actually don't put myself in danger. And I have a fun time. And there are other things where I make improvements in my life and through hiking and surfing. And I've dropped a total of 60 pounds since I've started this vlog. And I've become a lot better surfer and a lot better hiker. The fact that I even caught that wave and stood up for 6 seconds is you know, 12 months ago, I would beg for that. But, you know, doesn't mean I make unwise decisions. And this was not a wise decision. All right. Listen, love you guys. Take care. And see you on the next vlog. Oh, what a way to end the session.